Hey everyone, and welcome. Today's explainer is brought to you by our friends at Roof Rescue Services. They're the team using some really smart AI and local on-the-ground expertise to make sure your roof is ready before a storm ever hits. And that's perfect because we're diving into how roofing is changing from, a simple trade into this high-tech science of protecting your home.
So let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually thought about your roof? Maybe it was during that last big rainstorm, right? When the wind was just howling. Or maybe you haven't thought about it at all, which, let's be honest, can be even more stressful. That little feeling of not knowing, pretty much every homeowner knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You know how it goes. It always starts with something small. You're just walking through the living room, you look up, and there it is, that little brownish spot on the ceiling, and your heart just sinks. It's that first awful sign that the one thing protecting your entire home might have a problem.
Or hey, maybe it's not a slow leak. Maybe it's way more dramatic. The weather forecast is screaming about a massive storm, the wind starts picking up, rain is just hammering the windows, and the only thing you can think is my roof going to be okay? That feeling of panic, of being totally helpless, it's the worst.
See, all of this, it just adds up. It creates this constant low-level stress. Your roof is without a doubt one of the most important parts of your home. But for most of us, it's a total black box. We're pretty much just sitting around waiting for something to go wrong.
And for decades, that's exactly how the roofing industry worked. It was built on reacting to problems after they'd already happened. You see a leak, you call a roofer. Simple. But what if that whole way of thinking was just wrong? Well, today, technology is turning that entire model completely on its head.
And this right here, this shows you just how huge that shift is. I mean, look at this. The old way, a guy on a ladder, a clipboard, relying on his eyes and his gut feelings, a little bit of guesswork. Now, look at the new way. A technician on the ground, flying a drone, using data and AI analysis to spot problems the human eye could never catch. We're going from reacting to leaks to literally predicting them. It's a night and day difference.
Okay, so let's get into the details here, because this isn't just a small step up, it's a full-blown revolution. The modern roofing company runs on data, and believe me, it changes absolutely everything. So, the beating heart of all this is what you'd call an AI-powered knowledge database. Just think of it like the company's giant collective brain. All that stuff that used to be in filing cabinets or just in some guy's head, it's all in one place now. We're talking local building codes, specs on every material, your home's entire service history, and thousands of super detailed drone photos. It means every single decision is backed by a mountain of real data, not just a hunch.
So yeah, that whole idea of someone climbing up a rickety ladder and walking around on your shingles, that's quickly becoming a thing of the past. The new process is so much smarter and way more effective. First, a drone flies over and safely snaps these incredibly detailed images of your whole roof. Second, an AI chews on all those images, comparing them to a huge library of photos to find weak spots you'd never see. And third, all that analysis turns into a proactive plan to keep your roof healthy.
Okay, so we've got a better way to inspect. That's cool. But this is where the real magic happens. The single biggest benefit of all this tech isn't just fixing things better. It's about seeing problems coming down the road and stopping them in their tracks before they even start.
And let's just talk about how much more efficient this is. The data shows that using drones can cut roof inspection times by a mind-blowing 75%. I mean, stop and think about that. A job that took hours can now be done in under an hour. This isn't just a small tweak, it totally changes the game. It makes getting regular, proactive checkups something anyone can afford, not just a luxury.
This is the core of predictive maintenance. The AI isn't just looking for damage that's already there, it's trying to predict the future. It's looking at your roof's age, the exact materials on it, the weather patterns in your zip code, and it forecasts where a problem is most likely to pop up next. If you're listening to this and starting to wonder about your own roof, Roof Rescue's predictive programs make it super easy with free digital inspections.
But here's the thing. This tech isn't just about saving the company time and money. It's really about creating a totally different kind of experience for you, the homeowner, one that's built on transparency and trust.
So what does this new era actually look like for you? Well, it means you're never left in the dark. You get real-time updates on your project sent right to your phone. You get a permanent digital service record, kind of like a health chart for your roof. It's all about total transparency, which means zero stress.
And a huge piece of this puzzle is AI chatbots. I mean, we've all been there, right? Playing phone tag with a contractor for days. Instead, you can now get answers instantly, 24/7. These things can answer questions, book an inspection for you, and even give you a ballpark estimate right then and there. No waiting required. So here's the crucial point. When you bring together all this proactive data analysis with a completely transparent customer experience, the role of a roofer fundamentally changes. They stop being just a contractor you call when something's broken.
Exactly. They become a genuine partner in protecting your home. And this quote really nails it. A company like Roof Rescue isn't just in the business of selling shingles anymore. They're providing this ongoing, data-driven service that's actively managing the health of your biggest asset for the long haul. That's a real partnership.
Which brings us right back to that first question. With all this new technology out there, is your home truly protected? Or are you just waiting for the next big storm, the next water stain? Don't wait for that leak to show up. Visit roofrescueservices.com and get your free roof health check. Roof Rescue, protecting what matters most.